It's Sunday night, live from the Big Apple to La La Land and across the universe. It's the late Joey Reynolds Show.
Swing, Joey, swing!
Burn, baby.
Joey Reynolds Show.
What a show.
You think?
That's Bobby Valley.
He might have been in there somewhere.
I'm wearing my Masters jacket. I won the Masters golf tournament.
You did,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was color corrected by the
Use the promo code Reynolds.
Yeah,
The
video
TV
and then you get
department.
50%
Yeah.
off.
All right.
All right, there it is. And go to mypillow.com if you want to buy this thing. All right.
Sunday Night Live with the late Joey Reynolds Show. We're on 77 WABC New York, 790 KABC Los Angeles, and the iHeartRadio app.
As children begin to explore and see what's behind the big green door.
See what's behind the
Is that
green
Peter
door.
Weedfald?
That is our guest.
No,
right
no, no.
here.
I know who he is. I mean, is that your music? Did you make that?
That's my music, yes.
You made that in Club Weedfald?
in Club Studio W. I am honored beyond belief.
No, you're
Thank
great,
you.
Peter. You're great. Now, Peter was
Big
a concert
Jay.
pianist at about 12 years old. Played Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
And all the music we've played of him through the years has been classical. And I know you and I go to the Beatles show, so we like the Beatles show in Las Vegas.
Yes, the
And,
Love Show.
Yeah, the Love Show is
Sure.
great, and you never get over it. I mean, it's just great. And now you're in that groove. You're in that groove.
I'm in the groove because I believe in creativity.
I know.
And creativity and imagination, as we know, allow you to escape the predictable, which is in business, at home, with your children, with your grown-ups, with raising money, with being on the radio. Everything's creativity. And you know what the sad story is,
What's that?
Jay and Joey? We don't teach creativity. We don't dose in it to our children. And we need to start doing it. Can I take over the educational system?
ahead.
I'll set it up right away.
You're on.
Right? So
Yep.
so music is just an extension. On the weekends, it helps me to sort of muscle up and get ready and refreshed for a really rough and tumble great business week ahead. And so that's why I enjoy it.
Well, you're always on a plane, what you call the silver bullet.
Yes.
And you travel the world. You speak for Sharp.
Yep.
And you are one of the best marketing guys in history ever.
you're
And I
very
know that
kind.
you, well, I can say it because it's true. You won't say it about yourself. You're a little too humble. But you know, the thing with Green Rain Leadership, which is a book that you wrote a few years ago, and it's perfect because we're living through that. We're living through these experiences of the weather and the social conditions. This is thinking green. You know, there's a film that I saw. I just want to mention this for. It's called American Dream, and they gave someone $25. And he's supposed to live off of it for a month. You know what I would do if they gave me $25? Go right over to Whole Foods. That'd be it. That'd be done. Done. Or we call it whole paycheck.
Oh, my God.
But you know, Whole Foods was in the place where you built the Samsung Hands-On Center in the Time Warner building in New York.
Yeah.
And Samsung now has a new refrigerator that's called the Flex. Did you know that?
I know all about it.
You open the door and it's got a couple of your old employers in there.
Close and stiff.
Yeah, well, guess what? Pretty soon there'll be about 50 billion IoT devices, Internet of Things, sensors in everything we have in about 10 years from now.
Scary.
So everything will talk. While you and I are talking right now, your jacket will be talking to me. I'll be saying to your jacket, I love green. I wrote a book called Green Rain Leadership, and your jacket will say back,
Well, that's
sorry
good.
to hear about
It's
that.
because I won the Masters tournament
You
today.
won the Masters.
You didn't know that? Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
You got the green jacket.
I'm
huh?
a master in BS.
Well, I'm the master of disaster sometimes,
Yes.
but it's all good, you know. And by the way, speaking of good, how about great?
Greatest.
It's good to be great, and to watch what you've done, just to watch your tenable position every time. And you know, you think about it, Jay. I talk about it all the time in Green Rain Leadership, my book. You have to learn to lose before you can learn to win.
And you have something in there, too, which it's in Chinese now, right?
Yeah. So I have a book here.
Let me see. I got to see that. That's all right. Pull it out.
By the way, you're in the book. So
I am?
This is my original book.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. Yeah, this one I have.
And now-
This is great.
You're on page 124.
See if you
In
can find it,
Chinese?
Joey.
This is a Chinese version
it's
of it?
in Mandarin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's funny because you were the first only Caucasian on a Korean board when you were with Samsung.
That's right. I made the board of directors, yes.
So you went from Korean to Japanese, which is sharp.
Yes, and they're what a great, wonderful company and culture. It's beyond belief.
And your electronic genius has given us now the relationship with the Chinese, because you built a television set when you had GE, when you had your great company. I can say this about you because I have one of those TVs. The prototype would take the commercials and keep them at the same level as the show.
Yes.
And that was a great idea. Plus, there were a lot of things on that. You know, you would not get fatigued from watching it because the light was right. What happened to that television?
Well, so the other part of it too was we put a Broadcom hyper sensor in there, so your channels would change very, very quickly. You ever have a TV and the channels sort of change sluggish?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes that. So what happened is everything has evolved. If you think about the hyper-changing short product life cycles of TVs, of displays, of technology, price points, everything is changing so rapidly, Joey. It's almost as if we're in the throwaway business. And the most important part of all this is that as technology evolves and changes, really the goal is to make sure it's in everybody's hands.
Yeah.
So part of it, which Joey, you and I have worked on many, many charities together. There's all kinds of charities. There's charities to give back to those who need help. There's charities for having a big heart for people who just don't have what we have. There's a big heart that we need to have because you know how they say, I think it's the Declaration of Independence, all men are created equal, all women are created equal. Well, if you're a little boy who was born without a leg, you're not equal. If you were born blind, you're not equal.
Right.
So we have to figure out through technology, through money we can raise, every dollar from the book goes into a child's charity so we can give back for the hearts of the innocent so everyone becomes equal very, very quickly. So you know that I love that charge, and I love to give back, especially for children.
Well, now the Green Rain Leadership, if we want to, I want to give it a little plug here, shameless plug.
Sure, thank you.
We go to your site. What do we go to? I mean,
Well,
I
you
have your
can-
email, but I don't want to give that on
so
here.
So the book is actually offered in 11 countries now. The 12th country is China. Now you see it, Joey. It's in Mandarin. You're on page 124. And you can go to Amazon.com. You can go to BarnesandNoble.com. Just go to any online book provider or go to the stores, and you'll be able to find Green Rain Leadership. And what it's really all about is to find ways to utilize leadership to give back, utilize leadership to build competitive advantage. Most importantly, utilize leadership to bring a bunch of people together under the umbrella, the ribs of the umbrella of a brand, a company, a people, and make them happy, make them stronger, make them better, make them more productive, and make them love what they're doing. That's Green Rain Leadership, spelled R-E-I-N, Green Rain Leadership.
Now, we've got somebody here, Vincent Willannon, who's got the Private Sky. He's another guy from, I know him from Florida, Fort Myers, where he has the Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's flying a lot of famous people around. Did he ever take you around?
No, but you know what I did? When he sent an email out, so he's a great publisher, too, about being on the show tonight, which I enjoyed. I looked him up immediately on LinkedIn, saw what he did and his success and what a good, solid leader he is, and decided, you know what, this guy's a guy I got to meet. So I actually asked him to link in with me, and we're now connected. So I'm blessed.
Well, you both have something in common that you probably weren't thinking about, and you have wonderful daughters. Tara is your daughter.
Yes.
She's a Peter Jr. You know, I mean, she's got all of his strength, and then Vincent Willannon has a few of them. And his one daughter is on the charts now with Billboard with a
Got a hit record?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
What's it called?
Fantastic.
You're the disc jockey.
Never say no.
Okay, thank you. Because I always have to test him.
He's always doing that.
So hi, Vincent. How are you? Meet Peter Weedfald.
I met him outside.
You met him outside.
Vincent, you
We had a
notice
great
he's in
talk.
great shape, too. He works out, I can tell. He's, he's a man that's smart.
And he just came back from Poland,
Wow.
which is like Buffalo.
Well, actually, Poland is very interesting. You all should go there sometime. It's amazing. The redevelopment of what's going on in Warsaw and those places, it's absolutely amazing.
Well, you know, Don Rickles, we were saluting him a little while ago with Pat Cooper. What he said to me, he says, "You're from Buffalo. Why can't you be from normal parents?" Buffalo has a big Polish population,
Oh, yeah,
as
for
does
sure.
Chicago as
Yes.
well. And I think Warsaw lived through. I mean, that society really came through like champs after World War II, and you know, communism. I think they pulled it out pretty good. I think. Wouldn't
Oh
you
yeah,
say?
for sure. Yeah, and they like talking to Americans. It's a lot of fun to be there, go around and meet the people. They love sitting and talking to Americans,
And they gave us a Pope.
for sure.
So not too bad.
Not too bad.
I want to remind you of something, too. You know, Peter came up with something on Sharp, which is an air cleaner. What's that thing called?
It's actually called a air purifier. It's PCI technology, which is plasma cluster ion technology. What it basically does, it takes positive and negative ions, goes through the entire system of a room, and will actually get rid of, reduce dramatically bacteria, virus, pet dander, all kinds of problems in the air. It's not only about that, Vincent, it's also about the fact of educating America. You know, people actually buy fans, regular fans, and they stick them in the corner of the room, and what does the fan do?
Just blows
Takes all the virus and dog dander and bacteria and bad stuff, caca on the floor, shoots it up into the air, into our respiratory systems, and then you get a virus or you have a cold or the flu, and someone raises their hand and says, "Oh, you have the flu. Did you get the flu shot?" "No, I didn't get the flu shot." "Oh, that's why you have the flu." "Excuse me, hello, McFly.
There you go.
have the flu because you turned a fan on, and your little kids playing on the floor got all the bad stuff into their nostrils that went through their larynx, that went through their respiratory system, that went all the way through their entire body. So it's time to start being a docent and educating the world on the art of the possible of staying healthy, and it's not just about getting a flu shot. Sorry, Joey.
No, I was thinking about how the airplanes, the private sky here.
Actually, there's one being developed right now and for airplanes similar to the one using the technology you're talking about that they use in hospitals. So a friend of mine was working on the patent for that, and he passed away, but that is in the works.
There's something else in common with these two gentlemen I want to point out.
Yeah.
Is they're both philanthropic. I mean,
Well, yeah,
Vincent,
that's why we put them together.
yeah,
here
and
tonight.
Vincent, of course, has been doing
I
something.
was going to ask him for money.
Well, the Rockin'
Joey's
Christmas
kids.
Fund.
Yeah, come on.
No,
Joey, if we had your money, we'd throw our money away. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I play with Monopoly money. You know that Peter Weedfald and two names here, and Vincent Willannon, these are two great people that happen to be together on the air. It's
Thank
a
you.
real
Very
privilege. I want to take a picture with you guys. You're two of my favorite people in the world. And I've introduced you to Mike Cave, who has the Pink Tie organization. And now Mike wants to buy a couple of those purifiers. What's it called again?
It's called a air purifier, PCI, plasma cluster ion technology. I've got one going to Big J's place already. It's already on the docket, man. Are you kidding me?
Well,
got to keep him and Andrea healthy and strong.
Mike wanted to buy them. This is different.
What? Oh, sorry, Jay. I'm taking the ones I was giving you. They're flying
He's
over
got
to
a
Mike
baby.
Cave.
They're expecting a baby. They want to have one of the
By the way,
babies room.
by the way, sidebar. If Mike Cave, I mean this on the air, off the air. If Mike Cave wants two for his house, I will personally buy them. I will, just like I'm buying yours. I will personally buy them because he's not going to pay for them. He's got a huge, huge behemoth, mammoth, refulgent, urbane, best of breed, August and Ken leadership, heart, and mind for what he does with Pink Tie.
Yeah.
So someone needs to do something nice for him, and I'll do that for him. Just
I'm
get
gonna
me
do
his
something
address.
nice for him. I'm going to resign today.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Did you bring Kid Kelly with you?
No, he couldn't come.
Well, he's the guy that's on XM, right?
Correct.
That's the enemy, the satellite that covers the world. All right. You know, I would ask one question if I were at the NAB. They had their convention this week. I'd love to speak. They'll never ask a guy like me because I'm a little bit too much of a rebel. But I would get up and I would say, you want towers or you don't want towers? That's the only question I would ask.
Yeah.
If you want towers, you got to serve the community that you're in. And if you don't want towers, get yourself a satellite.
Yeah,
Why are we bothering with everybody owning these towers that they don't serve the community with? I mean, they're just using them for phone companies. Don't we get them off of phones?
Yeah, for sure.
Towers or the phone?
Joe, you're too smart. You're way too smart. Your sagacity knows no bounds. By the way, let's get back to the center. Vincent wants me to say to you, I'll say it for you, Vincent. He says that you have a really great dynamic way of never letting your heart battle your mind. And that when you think about things, you come out so creatively, which is why I think so creatively, because I'm watching you. But Vincent loves it. He's quiet. Him and I are the same. Although we're both happily married, we're perfect couples, right? I've got the big flapping lips, and he's got the intelligence. Imagine what we could do together, Joey. But the point is, Jay, never let your heart battle your mind. Stay down the middle of the road.
Okay.
And Jay, we have to take a break
We
right
do,
now.
yes.
Only on that compliment. 'Cause
That's
I don't
right.
want him to buy it back.
The Late Joey Reynolds Show brought to you by V8PE.com, where you're going to find the best vaporizers, sweetest juices, and more. Join the Cloud Chasers at V8PE.com.
This is Sunday Night Live with the late Joey Reynolds Show.
Give the gift that gives back all year long. Let Plainview Chocolate Works create a delicious, unique, and irresistible custom branded gift made of the finest quality Belgian chocolate. Plainview Chocolate Works takes your personalized gift to a sweet new dimension. Imagine your logo, business card, or sentiments as a custom edible creation, making a lasting impression on clients, family, and friends. Specializing in one-of-a-kind 3D chocolate sculptures, customized gift baskets for any profession or occasion, dipped to perfection platters, handmade truffles, and more. Let Plainview Chocolate Works showcase your brand or marketing message in the most creative way as you offer appreciation to clients and wow potential customers. Love chocolate charity and giving back to the Long Island community? 5% of your Plainview Chocolate Works gift purchases are donated back to pinktie.org, whose efforts support charitable organizations in our local community. Call 516-252-3855 today and visit pinktie.org to learn more about how your gift purchases are making a difference.
New vape values at the8pe.com, the nation's leading website for vaping and cloud chasers. Become a cloud chaser or give as a gift the brand new Eye Care Liquid Clarity Welcome to Vaping package. Everything you need, a black starter kit by eLeaf and a bottle of the best tasting juice available, Liquid Clarity, a $40 value, all just $29. But that's not all. If you go right now to the8pe.com and enter promo code SPRING, that's promo code SPRING at checkout, the shipping is free too. the8pe.com. Everything vaping, including the Eye Care Liquid Clarity Starter Kit for just $29 with free shipping when you use promo code SPRING. Vaping can help the loved one to quit smoking, and the Eye Care Welcome Package is the perfect way to get started. Go to the8pe.com, use promo code SPRING, and get your $40 starter kit for just $29.